My fight with lust ended when I finally realized it is not something you fight, it is something you starve. You cannot fight lust. It's kind of stupid to try anyway. The thing with lust, right? When you starve it, you're starving. What we're really trying to satisfy is a need for intimacy. But how we do that, when we haven't experienced intimacy in our lives, we cling to the next thing that feels good, which is physical intimacy. And at first, it's like, wow, this is awesome. But then you're like, wait, this is taking away from me more than it's giving to me. And you realize it's slowly destroying you, and it's just taking away from you. It's not pouring into you. This is when I realized my relationship with God was not intimate at all. It was just, I read my Bible, but I was just reading it so I could say I read it. I prayed, but I just prayed so I could say I said a prayer today. But I wasn't sitting with God. I wasn't talking to God. I was running back to my vices. I was going back to gaming. I was going back to overeating. I was still doing everything else that was feeding the same problem. And that problem was I didn't have any stillness. That problem was I was feeding lust still while wondering why it's still there. Job 31:1 says, I've made a covenant with my eyes. So a covenant is a sacred promise, right? A sacred a sacred bond, like the one we have with Jesus Christ because he saved us. So knowing that we have this covenant, you need to make a covenant with your eyes. I'm not going to feed it by looking. I'm not going to feed it by watching whatever it is you're watching. I'm not going to feed it by talking to people I know that stirs that in me. And as you starve it, you start to realize, okay, I have this other craving I need to satisfy. What is it? And you realize it's real intimacy, real love. Lust is cheap, love is real.